Shouldn't get emotional. It's just like I was in rehab like almost 2 years ago, and now I'm in a Pro Bowl. Like, I was in football and sports since I was a child. I fell in love with it at an early age. My dad played, my brother played. You know, being in that environment all the time, I really fell in love with it. Honestly, it's like, it sounds corny, but like I used to carry a football with me everywhere. Like I would watch football games on Sunday and I would like jump over the couch and redo what they're doing on the TV.
Bridgewater is dead!
Once I really started to get to play and learn, like, you can really go out there and hit somebody. For me as a kid, I was very like insecure, quiet kind of kid, and that was like my way of like getting everything off my chest. I really wanted to be a tight end. I thought I would play tight end. I went to camps, you know, trying to play tight end, and it was a bunch of FCS schools, like not even D1, and they wouldn't offer me because I had no film at that position. It was tough, and then, you know, I went to the Eastern camp. I had good communication with them, and my brother had been recruited before by the same coach. I was like, I'm gonna go to this camp and do my thing, and I got to play both positions, and it was before my senior year, and they gave me an offer. I think, you know, from that moment I knew that was gonna be the school I was gonna go to.
After committing to Eastern Michigan, Maxx Crosby revitalized the program, propelling the team to their first bowl game in 29 years.
I really never had a plan B, to be completely honest. I always believed I would be successful. I didn't know exactly what it was going to be in, but when I went to Eastern to go play football, I was away from my family. They're still in Texas. I really got to work on my craft, and I truly like started falling in love with working on my game, and I noticed like me getting better and better.
Rolling right and in trouble, and down he goes from behind.
My sophomore year was my first opportunity to really go in there and play, and that was like my breakout year. I had like 11 sacks.
Picks it off and a touchdown, Maxx Crosby!
People started reaching out to me, talking about me more, and I was like, this is like getting real. And I knew deep down, like with my work ethic and the way I play the game, I feel like it translated to the NFL. And, you know, I believe that since day one, and it's been paying off.
Mad Max forewent his senior year and declared for the 2019 NFL Draft. On day 3 and pick 106, the phone finally rang.
Saints were on the clock. I get a call from the California number. I didn't know how to react. I was so excited.
Yes, sir. You already know. I promise.
Honestly, didn't know who it was. Picked it up and I heard Coach McCoy's, so it was the biggest relief. That was the main thing.
Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you.
My whole time, my agent was telling me Oakland, 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 and that's exactly where I went. Maxx Crosby, defensive end from Eastern Michigan, man. I'm so excited. Go Raiders.
A 4th-round pick and an underdog, number 98 came in the league with a chip on his shoulder. But his arduous work ethic only grew stronger. Taking the field by storm, he immediately proved he was more than ready for the opportunity, garnering a list of accolades in just 1 year that many never see in their entire career.
We went into the season, it was the same type of situation going, like when I went to college. We were a rebuilding team, you know, they wanted me to be a part of that change. We had a struggling pass rush, we need you to come in and help us, and, you know, for me, I take that as a challenge. I've always had that underdog mentality, you know, I've one offer, always kind of been overlooked, even coming to the draft, nobody really expected anything from me. Like people after my rookie year, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, I hear noise and whatever, so for me, deep down, I just internalize it, look at everything, okay, I need to improve here, what do I need to do off the field, boom, 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 and I've been putting in the work constantly.
But battles on the field weren't the only battles Crosby was facing. Struggling in silence, the young star found himself fighting a war with alcoholism.
Sobriety, your health is everything. So it got to a point where things became unmanageable and I needed to make a change. You know, it wasn't helping me in any way. It was a problem for a long time, you know, going and partying and drinking, doing that. Luckily, I have great people around me. The organization supported me 100%. And they've been there, you know, along this journey, you know, every step of the way. It's early in my journey, but taking it one day at a time. So it's been special. The second you get sober, they're like, there's one thing you got to change, it's everything. The first year of being sober, it's tough. You know, everybody says it's the hardest year. On the weekends after games on the planes, it's like, okay, now I'm sober, what do I do? Now, I'm getting to a point and I'm a little bit more comfortable in my skin. My relationships are stronger than they've ever been. Just learning how to live life the right way instead of living that crazy, fast life, which is not good for anybody. Everything in my life I had to reevaluate. Obviously, I'm not perfect still, but I have better intentions and I know I'm moving in the right direction nowadays.
Overcoming adversity every step of the way, Max has come full circle.
Try to be the best teammate every day and show my guys that I care, and that shit just hit home, man. It was it's special. It makes my family proud. My girl, everybody around me is calling, blowing up my phone. I'm like crying like a baby because I just know I've worked so hard, and it's starting to pay off.
Being a Raider for me is my commitment to my fan base, my commitment to the organization, doing everything, the Raider way. Not like everybody else. Hard-nosed.
That's a bad man!
Work different.
3rd and 13, Crosby coming around again, and he got just enough. Maxx Crosby got just enough to knock Jackson on.
A lot of people say, yeah, I work hard and blah, 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 but work differently. I don't want to work like anybody else. That's how a Raider should be, We're different from everybody else. Everybody knows when the silver and black's in town, energy in the air is a little bit different. So, yeah, for me, it's just being that hard-nosed, work different type mentality.
Now that the 2021 season has ended, Max has taken his game and the Raiders to new soaring heights.
A big Maxx Crosby on the outside coming down to make that play there.
Reaching his first Pro Bowl.
Maxx Crosby, he'll be going to the Pro Bowl.
Making second-team All-Pro.
Turning the somersault, Mad Maxx Crosby.
And much more.
Crosby has had a breakout season. It was on full display.
An underdog no more. The Condor era is just beginning.